Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Boston Celtics. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Cavaliers, Delonte West is out there with Sasha Pavlovich. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Wallace in at the 4. And for Boston, Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. And in the paint, holding down the pivot, a physical and bruising big man at 6'10", Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins. Then it's Pierce, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on a winning streak after the injury.
Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury. And overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack, and I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
He passes it to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Lets it go from 14.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Here's West. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ilgauskas has got the game going with his first points of the game for Cleveland.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Feeds to Allen. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And what I like, quite honestly, is his rock-solid consistency offensively. You know he's going to put the ball in the basket for you every game. Well, Mike Brown hired back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got a chance to know him a little bit when he's an assistant with the Pacers early in his coaching career and was let go by the Cavs back in 2010. Family laid down roots in Cleveland, and I think he's glad to be back.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
It's West with the drive. Now the dish to LeBron. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And LeBron James gets it to go. And for Mike Brown, his firing, kind of a desperation move by the Cavs to try to keep LeBron James. Steve, how'd you analyze that?
Well, I'm not sure that LeBron actually wanted him gone, but you know, he's a great defensive strategist, a guy who excels in player development. And give credit to him, he didn't burn any bridges when he left. He maintained strong relationships there in Cleveland, and it's great to see Mike Brown back there with the Cavaliers.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said, there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Rondo. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Allen. Back to Rondo. And it's blocked by Wallace. That's good. Perkins got his first basket of the night. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Ilgauskas. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Rondo. Pierce. Back to Rondo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's West with the drive. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Celtics trail by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rondo with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Pierce. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's West. The feed to LeBron. Pierce covering. Here's LeBron. Nails the baby hook. LeBron's got 8 points.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Garnett. Wallace covering. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, one of the struggles for a young team is figuring out how to win on the road. And winning on the road is not just execution, it's preparation and mindset. And young teams struggle to put that together, and the Cavs were certainly a team that struggled with that.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Cavaliers, being young was a big problem, and not having much luck with injuries was another. But, Steve, it can be tough to score points when you're on the road, and they struggle with that in a big way.
Well, they would end up in the bottom 5 in scoring last year while on the road, and that did them no favors. And defense, I mean, that was another issue. They couldn't stop anybody. So you combine bad offense, bad defense, going on the road, you're in some trouble.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point, and you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Now here's Rondo after LeBron James's miss. Rondo drives in, and the layup is good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back in the mix when he hits free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard in terms of LeBron's hometown, so I like what the Cavs have done. They've added young talent, but they've maintained flexibility just in case.
Here's West after Rajon Rondo's bucket. LeBron right side, wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Celtics trail by 4. And here's Rondo. Back to Pierce. Outside Rondo. 6 to shoot. Gibson with the steal. And here is Serbia. He's covered by Rondo. LeBron dishes to Bergeron.
A top-notch offensive rebounder. Clark, it seems like he's always around the ball.
Yeah, it sure does, Steve. One of those guys you've got to find when the shot goes up. Get your body on him or he'll embarrass you.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
He's off on the first.
Guys, the Celtics went from being a powerhouse in the East to middle of the pack last season, but they still protected their home court as well as anybody. Easy to find inspiration here with the parquet floor under your shoes and the banners hanging over top.
He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
He dishes it to Posey. House. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Posey. Takes a three. Here's Brown. Gets it to go. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
You do have to love the parquet floor here, as you said, Clark. Pride certainly a factor last season, as the Celtics were able to finish, Steve, with a 27-13 record here at their home.
And even though the Celtics would end up just as the 7th seed in the East, you knew they would control their home floor just because of their veteran experience, their talent, their coaching. So they were really able to ride that home court into the playoffs.
So it's Boston now, following the three from Brown. Cassell to pass to Poe. The shot's good, Cassell making the play. Poe's got his first points of the game.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
That one goes. Count it. Celtics trail by 6. Here is House. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Poe kicks to House. Shot from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Cleveland. Gibson for three. They get it back. Perry-Jow. Good. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. Davis is checked in. .119 left to play in the first. The pass to Cassell. With the lead pass. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three, and the basket good. Cassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
And here is Serbiak. No good. Great D that time from Posey. It's House outside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Passes it to Cassell. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Poe defended by Gibson. Second chance shot. Poe misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Gibson kicks to Smith. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Cassell kicks to Davis. Pass to Cassell. For the three. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should
man.
say.
The awareness, the release, everything was just perfect.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Well, Cleveland shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And Gibson kicks to Pavlovich. Back to Gibson. And here is Serbia. He's covered by Cassell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year it seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah as they added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
That one is off. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed, a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
Here's Cassell. Here's Davis. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Cleveland leading by 3. Gibson with it, now guarded by Cassell. And Gibson kicks to Pavlovich. Wallace right side. Backs him down. Gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Boston shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Allen kicks to Posey. Pass to Cassell. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Perkins. Rebounded by Serbiak.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Gibson against Cassell. And here is Serbiak. Takes the 3. Shot's good. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very, very skilled catch-and-shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
Here is Davis. After Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Cassell kicks to Allen. Dishes to Posey. The pass to Cassell. Lets it go with the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now Gibson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Cassell, the pass to Allen. Here's Cassell, defended by Gibson. 5 on the clock, and it's brought by Ilgauskas. They recover it. Here's Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Pierce comes in for James Posey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cassell. Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. West off the pick from Gibson. It's West with the drive. Here's Wallace. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. Kevin Garnett has checked in for Boston. The Cavaliers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Cavaliers leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. LeBron dishes to West. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's Allen with the drive. West with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shot's good by Gibson.
It looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. He feeds it to Garnett. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Gibson. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's LeBron. That one wide left.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
That's good. Here's LeBron. He's got 10. Feeds it to Gibson. He passes to Augustus. Back to Gibson. The dish to LeBron. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Here's Rondo. Kicks it to Garnett. And there's the feed to Pierce. Fades. And that one's good. Pierce has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Verjau setting the pick for LeBron. He dishes it to Verjau. Back to LeBron. Lock at 6. Verjau with a screen on Pierce.
What a throw down there. Man! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Now here's Allen. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Rondo against Gibson. He kicks to West. Outside West. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Gibson kicks it to West. drills the three-pointer. West has got 5 now.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Rondo with the ball. Back to Pierce. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here is Gibson. Backing down is LeBron. Again, the Cavaliers score.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Rondo. Back to Garnett. Passes it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the baby hook. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Once he gets inside like that, even an excellent defensive effort isn't enough.
Brown, he's checked in for Daniel Gibson. That free throw good from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. LeBron gets the screen from Verjao. A nice shot by LeBron.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to Allen. But he gets it back. Pass to Rondo. Dishes it to Pierce. And there's the pass to Garnett. Verjao on him. Fade away. That's good.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And one of the more noticeable things about him, Steve, is how ineffective screens are against him. I mean, it's almost like he's got oil all over his body, the way he slips off of them.
And they double him up with LeBron. Brown, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Cleveland with it. Clock at 4. It's West with the drive. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Garnett backing down. It's stolen by Smith. It's Brown with the drive. Stolen by Pierce. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Pierce is running. Allen pass to Rondo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
LeBron James on the wing. With 1 on the clock. That is good. LeBron's got 20.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us this Thursday night of NBA action. Plenty of hustle from the Cavaliers, having their way on offense, and that may be an understatement. They simply can't miss. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against the Celtics. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. Looking at Boston, they're definitely making plays as well. This team's known for their offensive rebounding capability, and they're maxing it out in this one. Paul Pierce leads them in scoring. No secret he can carry the team with his offense. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
Now here's West. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Garnett. They retain possession. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That one on Perkins. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Ilgauskas. Celtics trailed by 5. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Garnett outside. He feeds it to Allen. Clock at 6. With some arc. Gets it to go. Allen's got 10. The Cavaliers leading by 3. West kicks to LeBron. Feeds to Ilgauskas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. It's Pierce on the wing. Working on James. Back to Rondo. He passes to Perkins. Covered by Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
He is a regular in that spot, Kevin. That's probably his favorite shot, that corner.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron James on the wing. Pierce covering. Back to Wallace. There's the dish to Pavlovich. Now the feed to West. Left side, West. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
The shot by Allen. And another basket for Boston.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Timeout called, Cleveland. At this part of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Here's Rondo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers were okay offensively last year. It was on defense where they really struggled. They had the second lowest block total in the league, but still were top 5 in fouls. That's a bad combination.
And so here's Cleveland. 6 to shoot. Wallace dishes to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 22. And for the Cavs, a young team, plenty of injuries last season. Steve, do you think they'll improve defensively this year?
I have no doubt they'll improve, Kevin. That was the main reason to hire Mike Brown, who's really a defensive mastermind and a guy who will emphasize it every day in practice. And it's a young group, talented young players who are still growing and still learning. So I think they'll get better defensively by a significant margin.
Cavaliers making a switch here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The steal, one-on-one here. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game. When they've got it clicking, it's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Now here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Allen. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Here's West. He has 5. Wallace outside. Kicks it to Ilgauskas. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And good on the basket. Book it. Ilgauskas has got 9 points.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to West. He dishes it to LeBron. From 16 feet away, he cans it. LeBron's got 26 points.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by LeBron James. And Posey kicks to Rondo. Right side, Rondo. Blocked. And they get it back. 2 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Poked away and stolen by LeBron. Pushing it up. Here's Serbiak. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Posey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cleveland leading by 3. LeBron outside. Posey covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. To the inside. Here's Serbiak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ray Allen picks one up.
You know, you think of what a typical Eastern Conference team plays like, and you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up. They'll play hard D and take their fouls when they can. Still, the Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
And he makes the first. Well, and back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing Rondo was a huge part of it as they had to adjust their entire offense midway through the season. And I think a lot of it, too, is, you know, the rest of the East has caught up to them, and time is finally catching up to them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Cassell. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Posey. All sorts of time. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Posey's got 5 points so far.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeBron outside. Serbiak up top. Passes it to Smith. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Cassell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wallace is checked in for Smith. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for LeBron. That's good from Cassell. Now West. He has 5. Makes the lead pass. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Boston. Rondo comes in for Cassell. Here is Zhao off the pick from Wallace. Off the pick. Tries to save it. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Here's Pavlovich. Following the score by Kevin Garnett. West. And it's blocked by Garnett. Pierce attacking. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Ilgauskas is checked in, and Daniel Gibson subbed in for Delonte West. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And then look at the points in the paint because they're really winning that battle tonight.
That is good. 10 points for him.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Back to Garnett. Outside Rondo. Left side Rondo. Pass to Pierce. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Now here's Gibson. And here is Serbia. He's covered by Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pierce with the steal. Pass to Rondo. Right side Rondo. Back to Pierce. Dishes to Rondo. Allen outside. From the arc. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Gibson passes to West. Left side West. Backing down is LeBron. 3 seconds left. He lays it in. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Celtics lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Rondo dishes to Pierce. Back to Rondo. In low to Garnett. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron outside. Now the pass to Augustus. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Celtics making a change here. Posey's checked in. LeBron kicks to Gibson. He feeds it to West. The dish to Augustus. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Wallace is checked in for Joe Smith. Boston with the ball. It's a three-point game. Outside Rondo. The shot by Allen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here's LeBron on its way from Gibson for 2. It goes straight through with the swish.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Rondo with it, now guarded by Gibson. Perkins, the pass to Allen. Feeds it to Rondo. Five to shoot. Posey. The 3. But they recover it. Garnett with a screen on Gibson. Lays out. Posey. Wallace covering. Garnett dishes to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. LeBron grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Wallace with a screen for LeBron. And here's West from the arc.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Rondo kicks to Perkins. The feed to Allen. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. LeBron with it. Now defended by Perkins. LeBron's shot is good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pavlich is checked in. Now here's Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. Lets the three fly. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Gibson with it. Gibson off the pick from Wallace. LeBron left side. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Rondo. Back to Pierce. He passes to Perkins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
No good from LeBron.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Rondo passes to Pierce. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Shoots, and it's Boston with another. And here is Gibson. Kicks to LeBron. From about 16. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo dishes to Pierce.
Paul Pierce playing very well. He's got 21 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's really distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
That's good from Pierce. And Cleveland making a change here. West is checked in. Pierce hits 2.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
He dishes it to LeBron. Lots of room. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston leading by 8. He kicks to Allen. Back to Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. Rocket 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. Pierce has got 15 points in just the second half.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here is Ilgauskas. Back to West. LeBron outside. 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Allen. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Pierce against LeBron. Passes to Pavlovich. Delonte West on the wing. Trying to get back on track.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Garnett. And it's Boston with another.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
Ilgauskas is screen on Pierce. No good from LeBron.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Here's Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. All alone. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 27 points for Paul Pierce. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now West. LeBron outside. Leads him in there. Ilgauskas, good! Ilgauskas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
And stolen by LeBron. 3 on 3. Dishes it to Pavlovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now here's Allen. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside Rondo. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 6. And Pierce backs in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Pierce hits 2, and the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 10. 1:30 left in the fourth. LeBron outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Pierce. The pass to Pavlovich. West outside. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and look to come away with the win right here.
Rondo kicks to Allen. Pass to Perkins. Working on James. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Now here's West. The dish now to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. That's good. LeBron's got 35.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Garnett. Back to Rondo. Garnett outside. 5 on the clock. Pierce attacking. Good on the shot.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 12. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there, and that being the case, this one is finite, over.
Boston making a switch here. Posey's checked in. And Gibson kicks to Brown. It's rebounded by Poe. Gazelle the pass to House. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sport, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Paul Pierce.